Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today, well, you've guessed it, we're somewhere very, very special. We've come to a special hotel to make a very special video for some very, very special people indeed. Without further ado, I will introduce you to Miss Ochin Gracivia Labu.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again. Today is the most especially for you video. Miss Rachel, Mr. Michael, this specially video is especially for you. Just smile.
Well, there you go, Miss Rachel, Mr. Michael. This is your very, very special video. We understand that you're coming to the beautiful, beautiful island of Cyprus, and you're going to come into Paphos, and you're going to come to the Elysium Hotel, and you're going to get married. There it is. We are now going to storm the reception and hopefully get to have a little looking around, snooping in little nooks and crannies and see just what is going on in this absolutely spectacular 5-star luxury hotel. And it's a beautiful, beautiful hotel indeed. It's actually got its own chapel. Have a look at that. So perhaps that's where you're going to go and exchange the vows, and then just after that they're going to take you out onto the, well, the raised platform that looks out to the blue Mediterranean Sea. And at that sea, guess what? There is its very own wedding venue, and that's where you and all of your guests and all of your family will have a truly, truly great video and wedding. And I'm not forgetting Mr. Devon or Mr. Hayden. They will be there with you, and they will make that day extra, extra special, I am sure. Gracivia?
Mr. Paul, I am totally in awe. Look at
It's
that
a work of art.
ceiling.
Let's have a look. Let's scan up and have a look at that. We have a work of art on the ceiling. There we go. He's looking down at me, and he's wishing Miss Rachel and Mr. Michael all the great luck in the world. Have a look. It's a beautiful, beautiful little chapel. Anyway, stick with us. We are now going to go storm the Elysium Hotel reception, and hopefully we're going to make you a very, very special video indeed. This is the grand entrance as you arrive, whether you come by taxi, bus or luxury limousine. This is what you are going to arrive to, and it is truly a luxury 5-star hotel, and it has a great, great view, that's for sure. It's right on the beach, and I can see the blue Mediterranean Sea. Have a look at that. Look to those railings, and there it is. And in fact, that little white top thing that you can see, that is actually where you will stand and look out to the blue Mediterranean Sea with your wonderful husband, Mr. Michael, and you're going to look out and have a wonderful, wonderful life. Now, as tradition goes, we storm the reception, and I'm going to follow the rear end of Miss Ochin Gracivia Labu. Go on, Labu, take it away. Here we go. I must say, Labu, you're looking absolutely splendid, absolutely dazzling is the word, I think.
What?
Dazzling. She's lost her English. You're not dizzy. Right, keep going, LaBouffe. Let's get into the reception and show the beautiful people how wonderful this hotel is. And as I say, this is the 5-star luxury Elysium Hotel. And it's a hotel to die for. That's for sure. Have a look at that. Wow. What a spectacular hotel indeed. Now, there's some stairs that takes us down to some various bits and bobs. If we're lucky, we'll get to go down there. Have a look at that. Wow, beautiful. So that's a reception area. There's various bars scattered around. There's another reception area over there. Let's have a wander in here and just show you a little bit what's going on. Absolutely is spectacular, that's for sure. Yeah, there we are. All right, there we are. We're going to have a wander around and see what's going on. Here we go. Look at that. So this is like a little cafeteria area, and I've seen something that I like already. Have a look at that. Wow. If you want a fancy cake, that's the place to come to, that's for sure. Gracivia, what do you think?
It's beautiful, beautiful hotel, wonderfully done pillows, and all is in a style of
Grandness.
16th century.
Yes.
All you need
Yes.
to prepare money.
Yeah, It's an absolutely spectacular hotel, that's for sure. Let's take you with us as we go through. In fact, you may have noticed in the background someone did come over with the attempt to stop us,
and
then you lied and he allowed us to continue to film while we show you this beautiful, beautiful sitting area. Look at this. There's like a library area. This hotel is truly spectacular. This is definitely the greatest hotel in the whole of Paphos, that is for sure. Miss Rachel, Mr. Michael, you've chosen the best. And I know, Mr. Michael, you've chosen the best lady to be your wonderful, wonderful wife.
My goodness, this is a place where I already say that I swallowed my tongue. It's amazing. It's such a luxury one that you just feeling yourself that you are in a paradise.
Right, stick with us as we explore some of the nooks and crannies in this hotel. Have a look at that. So some of this is some old ruins and mosaics that they have actually physically built the hotel around. And it truly is a special hotel. If you're going to stay here, obviously you're going to see it all and you're going to have a great, great time. But if you're only visiting Paphos, this hotel is worth a visit because it's something special, that's for sure. And it's got various bars and restaurants, and you're more than welcome to come into them and eat and dine, that's for sure. Receive I'll follow your rear end through those nicely open doors. It's paradise. It's absolute paradise. Look at that. Nice little seating area. And we will now follow the rear end of Ochin Grasivia Labouf. Here we go. So we're now coming out into the terraced and garden areas. Look at that. Wow. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hotel. That's the only word you can describe it with. It is truly, truly beautiful. It's a work of art. Let's go and get a little view down here to one of the cascading swimming pools. Have a look at that. Wow. So you've got a bar area, which is part of it sunken into the pool. You've got a smaller pool. You've got a cascading pool going under two bridges into the main pool. And way beyond that is the blue Mediterranean Sea. Well, it's spectacular, that is for sure. Have a look at all the seating areas and all the raised and lowered terraces. It truly is a spectacular hotel. I'm going to scan around and try and grasp some of the beauty of this hotel. Look at that. Grasivia Labouf?
It's so huge. I'm afraid that 10-15 minutes, it's not enough to show all the beauties of this luxury hotel. But I believe we will do some other videos of this hotel because it's worth doing it. Well, on the island, I think this is the first hotel by luxury, by the standards of the leading hotels.
Yeah, I think, Grasivia Labouf, you are correct. This is possibly the greatest hotel, certainly in Paphos, but possibly on the whole island of Cyprus. There's something very, very grand indeed about this hotel, and I think 5 stars probably is not quite enough. It's just that that happens to be the maximum amount of stars.
It's a 5+.
Yes, I think so. Let's follow your rear end, Labouf. Take a left.
I'm lost.
Yes, I know you are. Your orientation is absolutely terrible. There we go. That's it. Let's follow the rear end of the Labouf as we walk through this shaded terrace. And I believe there are some more spectacular things going to come up as we keep going. Keep walking to the end of this terrace, Labouf, under that lovely tree-lined arch. And let's have a look what is over there. Because I can promise you there's something very, very special indeed. Because obviously, we have been here before. We've actually been thrown out once. There was an attempt before. But as you understand, Grasivia Labouf lied.
And the fact that we are not staying here, Rachel, Michael, I had to lie. It doesn't mean that we can't feel. We can feel whatever we want and wherever we want, especially if it's especially for you.
Yeah, that's right. We take it upon ourselves to wander around Paphos, in particular Cyprus, making hopefully little special videos for our special people. And Miss Rachel, Mr. Michael, you are one of our special people. I promised you something at the end of our walk. Have a look at this. Wow, look at that. A sunken swimming pool area and sunbathing area. Wow, absolutely spectacular. Now, we cannot forget the two young boys, because Mr. Devon, Mr. Hayden, you are going to have a great holiday when you get here. We understand that your mum and Mr. Michael are getting married, and you're here to, well, escort your mum and make sure that everything goes smoothly, because that's your job, you two very important men. And when you get here, you're going to have a great holiday, and we're going to show you some of the things that you're going to do. I mean, you could come on here and get yourself some drafts or some chess pieces, and you could play chess or drafts, but we understand there's much better things for you to do than that. And we're now going to take you into your fun ground, the area where you two brothers are going to have a great time, and I'm sure you're going to make many friends when you're here, because this is that kind of hotel. And if you come in here, you are truly blessed. Have a look at that. That's where you're going to come and have your breakfast. That's where you're going to start swimming in the pools. That's where you're going to go and get your vodka and tonic. And it's lovely. It's absolutely beautiful. And stick with us as we take you down to the plage, because the plage is beautiful.
And also, what I noticed, on the side of this hotel, a little bit separated, there is some suites which are separated, as I said before, and a little bit more different as a home, little home.
Yeah, it's a hotel that's got ensuite bedrooms everywhere, and then there appears to be a complex of what I would call little bungalows, where obviously if you've got that little bit more extra money, perhaps that's where you would go. Now stick with us as we wander around the beautiful pool area, and take you with us as we go out to the blue Mediterranean Sea. Have a look at that. We've got a smaller kiddies pool over here, and that's a very nice pool indeed, that's for sure. And we've got all sorts of things going on here. Beautiful gardens, beautiful plant arrangements, and there seems to be plenty of staff to cater for your every need. Have a look at that. And Miss Graciela LaBouffe has found her favourite little thing, a little fun slide. So there we go. Devon, Hayden, up you go, up the slide, down the slide, and into this rather nice little pool, where I'm sure if you're very lucky, you will be served a cocktail or something. Anyway, stick with us as we take you out to the blue Mediterranean Sea, to the rear of the 5-star luxury Elysium Hotel. What a hotel it is indeed. Lucivia?
Well, I don't know how to explain what I've seen. The words are not enough to explain and to transfer my excited mood.
Yeah, it is a spectacular hotel. We're now on what's called the public pathway, which runs all the way from downtown Paphos all the way out to Chlorica and beyond. So it's quite a tranquil pathway, it's quite lit. So if you understand, if you're wandering, Miss Rachel, you can physically walk along this path from the rear of the hotel all the way into the harbour area. It'll cost you, in time, around about 45 minutes of walking, so perhaps either go and get some of those electric scooters that we featured, or get a taxi. Anyway, again, something else for the boys. Perhaps they're a little bit too old for that, but I'm sure they'd like to go and have a little monkey around and explore it and just see what is going on. And it is a great hotel. The gardens alone are truly spectacular, Lou.
And we also haven't filmed some down areas on the inside, because the fact that we've been stopped us for doing it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, there are restaurants downstairs, bars, there's a gift shop, there's an indoor swimming pool, there's all sorts of things going on in this hotel, as you'd expect from a luxury 5-star hotel. But unfortunately, due to certain restrictions, we're not going to say what they are. We are restricted as to where we can actually go. But what I want you to do now is stick with us as we take you down to the blue Mediterranean Sea. And this hotel has its own beach area. It's not a private beach, but it is normally a beach that's only used by the residents of the hotel. And they have constructed a raised pier area, which looks rather nice indeed. So stick with us. We are going to walk out to that pier, share it with you, show you the beautiful view. And then after that, we're going to save the last thing for the best, because we're going to take you to the actual place where you are going to say your nuptials, and where you are going to kiss the bride, Mr. Mike, and where you are going to then be shocked and stunned by the spectrality and the beauty of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Receive yellow booth. Let's go and have a look at the little pier. Stick with us, here it is. Look at the views. They are absolutely spectacular. This is the spectacular coastline to the rear of the Elysium Hotel in downtown Paphos. Absolutely spectacular. Receive yellow booth. Let's follow the rear end of Receive yellow booth, and then we're going to show you a view to die for. Wow, absolutely spectacular, that's for sure. So stick with us as we get ready to show you the beautiful, beautiful blue Mediterranean Sea. Here it comes. Have a look at that. Wow, absolutely spectacular. Receive the yellow booth.
Well, Miss Rachel, Mr. Michael, it's amazing. I'm not normally the liar person, and don't think that if I was asked, we were asked if we staying here, and I answered that yes we do. That's the only lie I said today. The rest, it was the truth. The fact that we did like it, it doesn't say anything.
Right, stick with us as we venture off and we take you with us, and then we're going to get to the area where all of yourselves and your guests, your boys, your husband are all going to gather for that final grandness of the wedding. And there's some of the areas that you can come down to by the blue Mediterranean Sea. Truly spectacular 5-star hotel called the Elysium in downtown Paphos. So if you want to get someone on holiday, don't forget to have a quick look on the internet, and if you fancy it, get yourself on a big bird or on a canoe and start paddling like crazy. It truly is an exceptional hotel. Receive yellow booth. Let's follow the rear end. Look at that. Stick with us. Receive yellow booth's gone the wrong way. Quite normal with yellow booth. Her orientation, if you follow us, is quite bad. So stick with us, Receive yellow booth.
Yes.
We're going to take you with us, and we're going to show you where you will have that wonderful day in your life, and it truly is a sight to see, and you're going to relish it and enjoy it for the rest of your life, that's for sure. Here it comes. And look at that view. So this is the area where they do the weddings in the evening, and people party and dance. Unfortunately, it's not set up for a wedding at the moment, which is a shame. But on your big day, Miss Rachel, I can assure you it's going to be absolutely spectacular. You're going to have a great day. Mr. Michael, you are going to have a great day. And guess what, boys? Devon, Mr. Hayden, you're going to have a spectacular holiday and a truly great day. Receive the yellow booth.
Yeah, and I would like to say that here is the place where the drinks is going on. This is a little bar where they bring pieces of ice and many other drinks that your guests or you would like to drink before the ceremony. So I was totally shocked and enjoyed, but and I'm sure that when you come here, you're gonna have a luxury wedding. The wedding of your dream, and the wedding that you both deserved. Rachel, Michael, again and again, our congratulations for choosing this lovely luxury hotel. We're loving you to bits. We want to wish you all the best on that day and all your life in the future. And
all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, and if you do like what you see, please hit the like, click subscribe, and come back for a little bit more of our madness. I'm going to share with you the beauty of the view and the blue Mediterranean Sea. Miss Rachel, Miss Michael, we wish you all the greatest luck in the world, and we'll look forward to meeting you. If you wish to find us, we're very easy to find, that's for sure. Receive yellow booth is up to something, always monkeying around, and also the two young men in your life, they're going to have a great time, that's for sure. It's going to be the greatest start for your new life, without a doubt. Receive yellow booth.
this This obviously was a preparation and decoration from the previous wedding, and of course whatever you choose, you probably will have your own decorations. But with this tool, I would like to say I'm gonna be the first guest and the rest of the other guests.
Thanks for watching.